How's it going, Kidja? Good morning. Super early, just as always. Oh, dearie me. Aiden had football, smashed it today. Absolutely smashed it. And now I am here to fly airplanes with all of you. So, welcome. Good evening. Today we're going to be doing bush trips in Alaska. It's about a 6-hour run, 6 hours and 4 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the full 6 hours today. So this is part 1. But we will be going for the rest of it, obviously, next time. Sorry, my brain had a fart then. Let's hope we don't do that while we're flying, because that would suck. Column XG is here. Good. Don't know why I didn't do the disorientated thing. I'll figure that out another time. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Raziel. Is it Rathiel? Rathiel. Chalky does gaming. Good evening. Raziel, welcome as well. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Horizons, man. Hello, mate. From where to where? It's Alaska to Alaska. This is completely different than anything we've done before. So everything we've done before has been a specific trip, right? It's been like, okay, set the plane up, get the air traffic control sorted, do a flight plan, fly from here to here. This is different. So this is essentially kind of the single player mode that Flight Simulator has, and essentially kind of story mode, I guess. Danger's here. It's essentially story mode. We are traveling or doing like a specific bush trip that's been set up for us in the game. The aim is to fly it all without needing any help. It's all VFR, so we've got to use our eyes and our wits, if we've got any wits. And yeah, hopefully should be all right. Not been about. You've been in bed for the last 2 days. Oh, danger. Hopefully you're feeling better now. You feeling better? How are you, Chalky? How are you, Rathiel? Is it Raziel? I'm going to call you Raz. I think I remember calling you Raz before, actually. I think it was Raz before. Yeah, hopefully you're feeling better, Danger. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to be in a little plane as well. The plane is called a Cub. CubCrafters Cub. It's a little, tiny little thing. It's going to be interesting, especially seeing as Alaska this was one of the first sceneries, I believe, that the game had. Hence, it's the first bush trip to do. So it's going to be interesting to see as well, like how good it is, whether it held up, whether or not 2 years later the new scenery is actually better. Gonna find out all of the answers to all of those questions. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the cheeky thumbs up button. I'm going to make sure my feet have got some nice cool air going over them because it's super warm in here today. I don't know why. Anyway, let me show you. So this is the bush trip that we're doing today. It says, let's also slow the music down a little bit. Chill that down. So it's a stunning tour through the bush territories of the Alaska Peninsula, from the far reaches of the Aleutian Islands, weave through mountain ranges and volcanic peaks, follow glacial rivers and pools, find your way up the icy coastline as the state known as the Last Frontier. You'll be in the cockpit of the CubCrafters NX Cub, an adventure aircraft with a cruising speed of 117 knots, not that far off of the Cessna that we were doing all of the other, why can't I remember the name of it? All of the on-air stuff we were doing. So that kind of speed. And assistance on the trip will be available in the form of a back on track button on the VFR map. But I'm not touching that. We are not going near the back on track button. No way. The back on track button can get back in its box. We're going to be doing this without that because I want the achievements. You don't get achievements if you use the back on track button. So we start here. We can't even change our livery. This is literally it. Can't change flight conditions. nothing. It is what it is. So there is a wind, 270 degrees at 3.7 kilometers an hour. So it's not much of a wind, really. Leaving from Padu, and we're heading to Kulik Lake Airport. But we're going to try and stop off on all the little runways along the way. So this is the second. So this is the first runway we're obviously heading towards. It looks relatively easy, but we're not going to go that high either. Might go to a few places that you went to. I hope so. That would be really neat. I'm hoping we'll get to places and you'll be like, I know that place. I know that place. It's the plan. So let's get stuck straight into it, I guess. So as you can see, Padu all the way to Kulik Lake. 741 nautical miles. 741 nautical miles. Been doing good, playing a lot of Grounded. How are you getting on? Everyone's loving it. I'm not ready to go back to Grounded yet. I've played too much Grounded. I'm still not ready for it. It still doesn't really grab me right now, but doesn't mean I never will. I'm just not for a minute. But how are you getting on? Have you done the Broodmother yet? Horizon hasn't done the Broodmother yet, and I'm disappointed that Horizon hasn't done the Broodmother yet. How's Jazzy? Jazzy is fine. She is on 8 weeks of bed rest, which is hard enough as it is now, let alone when she's got better in a few weeks. It's going to be even worse. But she's on bed rest. She can now bear weight. She goes out. We put her on the grass. She goes for a wee. She goes for a poo. She does a bit of a sniff, and then she goes back in her crate. She's allowed out out of her crate 4 times a day just to go to the toilet, and then back in the crate. But she's okay. She's on the mend, and we have a humongous vet bill to pay. But we'll go into that another day. Love Microsoft Flight Simulator. See how much amazing scenery, and whenever I play, I always have to fly over your house. Yes, Chalky. I'm going to start doing some flights as well. So if you're interested, I'm not really into Grounded right now, but I do want to do some like multiplayer flights on this. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you're still lingering around in the Discord, even if there's not much going on. Been watching my old Grounded vids while in bed. I'm sorry, Danger. I'm sorry, Danger. Anyway, this is the CubCrafters Cub. This is the plane. And let's get straight into it, I guess. I did actually try to make my own livery, but it's a lot harder than you think. So I didn't manage to get all of what I needed to get done on the livery. But I do intend on making my own livery, a proper one that's got, you know, the emotes on it, the logo on it, and then with a bit of luck along the wings, the names of members. That's something I want to do. Or sponsors. We've got Nodecraft. Nodecraft need to be on there somewhere. So I want to do that. We're going to get liveries done. Getting on well on Grounded. Finish the story on a new 1.0 save. Oh, okay. Aiming to kill the Broodmother 100 times. Try and get the Broodmother trinket, but the Mantis is so glitchy. Well, don't give away any story, because I don't think everybody knows the story yet. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. We'll definitely do some Flight Simulator tours and things like that, though. We've just got to get things off the ground and running correctly. All right. So let's make sure everything's set. We do not need GSX, obviously, at all right now. I do, however, want to... I wanted to see if this even works. So the FSLTL injector, right, this sucker, okay, should inject traffic into the game, but whether it works during these bush runs is going to be really interesting. I'm interested to know whether it's going to work or not, or whether it's just going to mess everything up, in which case, who cares, because that's funny too. So, I feel like I want to have a couple of camera angles set up. So can I actually... Okay, I can't go outside the cockpit. But I do feel like it would be nice to have, for example, maybe that angle set up as perhaps... Oh, actually, if I go back... Hang on. Hold on, let's try... No, we can't actually go back any further. But we could have that angle. Maybe that one as our 9 angle. Control Alt 9. And let's go the other way and have that one perhaps as Control Alt 8. And then let's just see. Okay, those two do work now. Then I've just got to set up my main angle, which I kind of want to be quite high. So let's go there. Let's have that as our 1. And then let's go maybe there for our 2. There we go. So we've got 1, 2. Easy to switch between them. That's what I mainly want. So we got maybe there. Feel like maybe there. Don't worry, hate when the story gets spoiled, so won't say anything story related. Parts got spoiled for me when you were scrolling through YouTube. Don't you hate it when people do a thumbnail and that they've managed to ruin something for you in a thumbnail? Like, what kind of an ass? Can you go out of the plane again like you did in Chicago? Yes, but you can't store the view in that way. You kind of... Making the views is kind of tricky. Thanks, Kidja. You've just reminded me that I've left my kitchen light on. I'm gonna have to pause the game to turn my kitchen light off. Hang on. I had to do that. I have to do that because this plane otherwise will just roll off. So I've actually got my feet on the brakes right now. All right, can you see my whole head? Am I in view properly? Am I in the right place? Oh, well, we'll soon find out. Skydiving in Microsoft Flight Simulator would be amazing. That would be super cool. Right, we all ready? I feel like let's get this show on the road ever so slightly. I do want to zoom out quite substantially on here. Like so. Can also... that should be good enough. That should hopefully show us the... should. Turn that off. All right, we're good to go. Let's go. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this plane is trickier than the others. So it's a little bit... Okay. Right. Do. All right. So. Ding. VR skydiving in flight sim. All you need is a fan blowing on your face. That would be awesome. All right. Completing a bush trip without using the Get Me Back on Track feature will award an achievement for that particular activity. Lovely jubbly. So we need to... There we go. I can move the map a little bit. You can kind of see. Get 4 or 5 fans, put them around you, turn them on, VR, and jump. That would be epic. All right. Off in this direction we go. Do, do, do. How high are we right now? Let's try and get up to about... do, 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 do. How do I get rid of that thing on my screen? How do I get rid of that? Oh, it's gone now. I'm happy. All right. So let's go between these lovely mountains here. You can see... So when we've flown before, like even just flying through England, when we're flying over like Bristol Airport, stuff like that, you can see how the newer scenery has got more to it. Although, to be fair, I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere. But at the same time, it makes me think that this is, you know, they've purposefully made a mission for this. Like, this is, what we're doing right now is a mission that was put in the game by somebody. So you'd expect that there was a good amount of detail in the scenery, but I don't know. So what's your favorite thing to play on Flight Sim then? What do you like flying, Chalky? I was so late today. Aiden had football, which he always has. Like every Tuesday, Aiden has football. That's nothing new. But when I got home, I saw that England were playing. And obviously, Aiden and Rosie wanted to watch England play, so... And I don't mind watching England play as well, so we watched the football as well when we got home. Oh, a couple of trees, which is nice. It's not very snowy, is it? I guess it's summer, isn't it? We're flying over Alaska in the summer. It's just not really that snowy. All right, let's power down. Let's put the hammer down. Come on, baby. How fast can we get? About 109. Let's go from random airport to another and sometimes get bored and make the plane spin out of control. Do you play it on Xbox? Or are you on PC? Xbox or PC? What have we got down there? See snow on the glaciers. That's true. I guess we're starting kind of quite low, quite south. Oh, we're 1,300 feet. That's higher than I want to be. You're on Xbox. I love... That's one of the things that I love about the way that they made Flight Sim this time around, is flight simulators before have all been very... They've been aimed at the sim community rather than just in general at gamers. Whereas this one, they have managed to make it one of the most realistic, if not the most realistic flight sim that you can literally build a cockpit for, like with all the different gadgets. Or you can just play it on your Xbox with your mates, flying around the Statue of Liberty using a control pad, and it's fine. Like they've somehow managed to bridge the gap of realism and arcade. They've bridged it. It's fantastic. It's very, very clever. What do we have down there then? Yeah, see, I'm not super impressed with that. Scenery so far, not super impressed. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, Danger. Buck had a big thing revealed by thumbnail I've just read. That sucks. Flying around New York and London, but never forget when Buckingham Palace was an office block. Oh, that's amazing. I mean, probably not far off. It probably, you know, you got the crazy stuff inside, but probably not far off, pretty much full of offices. So the only thing I don't know is where the fuel is. Don't know where I would see fuel, but I do know we're headed for Koa right now, which is a point of interest. It's 2.9 miles away. What kind of planes do you like flying, Chalky? Do you fly the crazy little ones, or do you like flying the big airliners? Or... Right, come on, baby. The plane starts falling out the sky, you're probably out of fuel. That's true. It's kind of a telltale sign. Well, it's usually down here. I can see my fuel gallon per hour. And I can see my fuel pressure is 8. So I can kind of fly like that. I can see my track. I can see all that information. I just can't seem to see where the actual fuel is. 737, you like the bigger planes. Nah, that's me too. Me too, mate. I'm the same. I like to fly the big planes. So, we've got to fly over the top of this island by the looks of things. And then there's a point of interest after. I don't know what we have to do with the point of interest. I don't know how we get points or anything. But... But yeah. So you guys playing right now, Horizon? Are you guys playing Grounded now? Or a Danger? Are you still having some time off? EasyJet livery you can get. My friend got it and it's amazing. What, on the Xbox? Can you get liveries on the Xbox? I knew you can on the PC. That's what I mean. I'm trying to make one. Currently trying to make a livery. I'm debating if we go this way or if we go over the top. Over the top. Yeah, we'll go over the top. Do. Oh, flight plan. Active flight plan. Map. No, that didn't work. Paku to Paco. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just give me the map. You haven't really played. I think there's a shop you can buy liveries and points of interest that are just so damn expensive. Yeah, I know that stuff is super expensive on the Microsoft Store. I didn't know you could buy liveries on there. I knew you could buy planes, and I understand the planes because most of the planes aren't actually made by Microsoft. They're actually made by other companies. So for example, the A320 that we usually fly, that's made by a company or made by a group called Fly-by-Wire. It's not actually made by Microsoft. And then a lot of the airports and stuff, I think my Bristol airport that I usually use, I think is MK Studios. They're all mods, basically. Like, Asobo or Microsoft kind of focus on the game, and everyone else builds all the rest of it. I'm going, so you can see directly, I'm going to put my plane pointed right at it now, actually. So you see there's a gap right on the nose right now. There's that peak, and then there's a gap next to it. That's where we're going to fly. We're going to fly over that and hope that it all goes well and we don't crash. Game Pass games, most people get it for free. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's, as I say, liveries, I think's pushing it a little bit. Although, to be fair, you know, if someone's got an EasyJet livery, that's EasyJet's branding. EasyJet will own that licensing for that branding. So technically, every livery I have is copyrighted. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's not very bright on my face today. Is that better? That looks a bit, that feels better. So yeah. All right, we're going right past this mountain. Let's give it a bit more power. Come on, baby. Bit like Planet Coaster in a way you can buy others' liveries and use them. Yeah. It is. Oh, it's getting a bit jumpity bumpity. But we have made it successfully through. 500 feet. Miles above. All right. Let's head down. We are going too fast for it. Ever so slightly too fast. All right. There's just no snow. Don't get me wrong. I mean, those rocks look cool. They remind me actually of Ragnarok. That whole view right there reminds me of Ragnarok on Ark, where we built the castle. Kind of reminds me. It's very Ark-like. It does, doesn't it? It's very Ragnarok. And then over there, look, there's the black. That's the volcano, look. All right, so we're close to our first waypoint. Built the castle on the island. No, I built a castle on Ragnarok. The big-ass castle. Huge mungus. It was on the north. Kind of near the volcano. Oh, north, east, west. I can't. It was somewhere. But yeah, it was definitely Ragnarok. That was when I got raided by Neebs. That was that one back in the day when we got raided by Neebs Gaming. Is what happened. Imagine they add the fighters and Imperial starships to Flight Sim, be epic as an expansion. Yeah, I bet you that somebody's made them. Somebody has made the Mario Kart for PC. You can just download it as a mod, and they've made it. Yeah. All right. I'm hoping the scenery gets a little bit more interesting. But it'll be nice to know that we've achieved it. So we're going to go this way. And we're going to slow ever so slightly. so that we can fly down and see... Oh. See what this is. Didn't think you can get mods on Xbox. I don't know. I don't think you can. You might be right. I think Flight Sim has to basically add other people's mods as real DLC for their store, the Microsoft Flight Simulator store. But yeah, for the most part, you can't. All right, so what is it we're flying over here then? Like, what is this? This like some kind of dam or something? Don't know what that was, but it's interesting. Right now, let's grab our map. Right. So what we need to find is the flight plan, like the path. Oh, if I just pause that like that for a minute. Custom toolbar. I want to be able to see the VFR map. Like, I want to at least have it. I don't want the back on track button. Oh, there we go. So we can see where we're supposed to go. There. So we've gone to this. Okay. Now we need to go across to there. All right. So that actually is worth just having so that we know roughly where we need to be. But that's it. So we've got an airport we need to land in. Let's dump that right back down into this corner. In fact, I can probably put that here underneath me. If I put that like here. I don't want to use the back on track button. How's that look? Bit more. There? How's that? Is that good? I feel like that's good. Heard that Grounded might add DLCs or something for free. You have to pay for an expansion for bugs. Yeah, I reckon Grounded will... I mean, I haven't played the version 1.0 game, but I have a feeling that Grounded will add not bugs as DLC, like paid DLC, but I think they'll add areas. There's just too much scope to have, like Horizon was saying the other day, like about, you know, there's this stuff across the street. You could go out, you know, across the street. There's a gas station, I think, over there, isn't there? And so there's things that you could do that would be really cool. Okay, so there is a runway. I don't want to press the back on track button. Ever. But there is a runway. Somewhere. And the question is, where is the damn thing? No, it's going to be over this way. So I want to come down slightly. And... oh. My son has just got himself a text message. So, I got a feeling it's over there somewhere. Like, do you think it's over there? Do you see a runway? Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. All right. I see it. It is We're going to have to go around this rock, basically. So we're going to come down. Some flaps. There we go. Might be able to see it as well. I think I see it anyway. I think it's literally there. DLC, the actual yard, like you're casually running in the yard and come across a sign that says, sorry, you cannot enter this area, you haven't got the DLC. Ah, that would be poo. Alright, we're coming in, straight in. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. There we go. So, I've never landed one of these, ever. I have no idea how this is going to go. I feel like maybe it needs a little bit more. Here we go. This is going to be a super short runway as well, isn't it? You know it. All right. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, the bounce. Ah. Oh my god. Lovely job. I mean, that was by no means perfect. But I would say that was success. Oh, God, you can't even put the brakes on too hard. Let's go and have a look at this. At this airport. Like cracking a fence with a rock, you have to destroy it with a DLC-only tool with a one-time use, or when you get the DLC, it's automatically accessible. That'll work. Here we go, though. We made it. Previously explicit in stating there'll be no paid DLC, but you can see them changing their story now. It's at 1.0. Maybe. All right. Well, there we go. That's leg 1 done. So now let's have a look at where it wants us to go for leg 2. So for the second leg, we are heading down this way. Kind of Game Pass game. Most people probably play it for free, meaning they really can't make so much money. It's a store or something added to grind its game revenue. Yeah, Game Pass is a funny thing, really, because Game Pass actually makes Microsoft an absolute ton of money. Like, they make a whole bunch of money off of Game Pass. Way more money than they would if they were selling games, which is why they bring their games out direct to Game Pass. Which is obviously interesting. Okay. Stopped off. Let's now... Here we go. Go back this way and carry on our flight. Oh. Oh, I just needed to stop this whole time. I thought I had to keep going. Oh, we've like wasted like 3 minutes. Oh, what a muppet. Have you changed membership? We all have the same color X. I have not changed membership. Kid just still got a blue one. When you get to a certain level, then you get... you must have hit a year then, Danger. I think. Top sellers for Game Pass like Forza, Sea of Thieves, and other games make Game Pass a heck ton of money. Yep, Game Pass is so popular. Even PlayStation's tried to add their own version. Exactly. All right. There we go. So we did it. Easy peasy. All right, we know next time. I just got to land. Aircraft has been refueled. Right, okay. Time to go again, guys. Time to go again. I think it's the 1 year color. I agree. I think it is the 1 year color. Oh my god. Taking this thing off is a nightmare. Should probably use flaps. All right. There we go. So we're straight out until we get over the ocean, and then we're going to take a slight turn, ever so slightly. Going to stay around sort of like maybe 500 feet. Yeah, I think 2 year color. I think 2 years gold. I think. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. All right, let's stay around 500 feet. Turned yellow / gold. Yeah. Did I stream on YouTube 2 years ago? No, but I had memberships. So I did occasional streams back then. If you remember. Just occasional ones. Not very often. Color's not related to sub-level, no. So we should get around there. And pretty much, I think we go around this island. Xbox generally a good company. Do try and engage their players. Yeah, Microsoft. So this is what I always felt was that Xbox Live was just far better than PlayStation Network. Like... always was. It was just awesome. The problem was the fact you paid for it, but PlayStation Network was free. That was always the thing I felt like PlayStation had. But I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that was how I always felt. Right, so we're now flying down towards the just over there is where we're headed. You first joined a live stream on the 28th of November 2020. Right in peak. That was peak lockdown and peak arc. That was peak arc, peak lockdown. Our PlayStation Network Plus thinks, yeah, PlayStation have added PlayStation Plus, haven't they? I think... I don't know. It's all personal preference. I mean, I think it still comes down to what the controller is. To help build the castle on grounded. Oh, danger. Yes. Yes, you joined peak grounded. You're right. Peak arc was actually before that. So yeah, you joined after peak arc. And you joined peak grounded. Because Genesis came out. And then Genesis 2... Genesis 2 came out the following year, wasn't it? 2021. And I literally played it for like 2 seconds and hated it. Xbox or Xbox Live, Game Pass, and Xbox Live Ultimate. I don't know what Ultimate is. What's Ultimate? I've got Xbox. I've got the PC Game Pass. Not the usual one. All right. So, we're only like 2 miles away from our next waypoint. Both at the time on Twitch, during week, YouTube at weekends. Oh, yes, I was, wasn't I? Yes. I remember. All right, we need to do that and then move that map. Because we've got to go up there, basically. I think I joined in peak grounded. I think you did as well, yeah, Kuru. Hello, Kuru. Hello, Kuru. How are you feeling, Kuru? You feeling better? How's your thumb? Is it on fire? Been watching old streams, true. You feeling better? Good. Good. We are doing Alaska today. Halo Nerd. Welcome, Halo Nerd. We're here talking about Xbox and all of the games they add on Game Pass. And who turns up? A Halo Nerd. You've got to love the timing. Welcome, buddy. Bum to your thumb? I was joking. I meant the thumbs up. Say I need a Game Pass or something? You got the PC one? What to play on... what to play? Flight Simulator. You either need to buy it on Steam or Microsoft Store, or you can play Game Pass. But you'd need... If you've got the PC Game Pass, I don't think it carries over to the Xbox. I don't think. I'm pretty sure you'd have to get both Game Passes. So... That I must admit is a poo. Like that is a little bit of a dump on people, but because like I don't play Xbox very often. I've got an Xbox. It's kind of plugged in under the TV with all my old games that I'd actually bought on it. Things like Rainbow Six and a few old various games, but like so they're on there. But I don't play it very often. Red Dead Redemption 2 I've got on there. And I don't play it very often, but I obviously pay for the PC Game Pass. It would be amazing if, because I have PC Game Pass, I could also occasionally play those games on the Xbox over the TV, but it's not the case, I don't think. I think you need both. Yeah, I think you need both, Charlie. I think you need... to play on PC, you only need the PC Game Pass, obviously. But... Hey! Thank you very much for subscribing, whoever that was. All right. Let's make our turn around this mountain just here. I'm still not huge, like, just not super keen on the terrain. I don't think it looks that great. Yeah, they're different subscriptions, Chalky. That is... Yeah, I don't really agree with that. I don't like that so much. I guess I kind of understand why they've done it, but... I think that's a bit crap, really. Oh, we got some proper snow straight ahead of us, look. That's just Alaska. You're flying over Alaska, you're like, the ground's not in HD, what's going on? Pilot's like, it's just Alaska, mate. Just Alaska. We haven't got HD in Alaska. Been trying it all night and you're on PC. I mean, you can... So, PC, Xbox Game Pass, you can get for £1 for 1 month. I think. Or $1. And it's worth doing, just even if you just cancel it after that 1 month. But it is reasonably good value. It's just... Yeah, is what it is, isn't it? What are we flying in? We are currently in the NX Cub. This sucker, just here. This is... What's it called? They're called Bush... Bush... What's it called? What they called? Bush flights. Bush Adventures. Something like that. I don't know. Nothing, not affiliated with George Bush. But they are the missions, essentially. The scenery missions. And I've never done them. We've always just done, like, flights. So, you know, like, using air traffic control. And we got ground mods and stuff like that. And liveries. And it's like, oh, let's fly from Mallorca to Palma or to, you know, sorry, from Palma to somewhere like Spain or Lisbon or Bristol, or let's go somewhere. But today we're doing the missions. And this one, it just happens to be over Alaska. Now, you get points for not using the back on track button, which you can see just underneath my camera right now. You'll see there's a map. And on the map, there is a back on track button. Now, if we push that button, we don't get the achievement. But if we don't push the button, we do get the achievement. So we're going for achievements. Can I get it on your Xbox with Xbox Game Pass? Yes, Charlie. Yes. It is an Xbox Game Pass game on Xbox. Yep. Looks like you got the little blue man and dropped him in the nowhere on Google Earth. That's exactly what I did. I tried to make my own livery today, and I succeeded, right? But the only thing that was really annoying is that not only did I succeed in making my own livery, I also succeeded in not being able to figure out how to get rid of one of the giant stickers down the side of it. So you see, it's got that, like, this, like, what do you call it? Like the gray bit, the gray swoop, should we say, on the plane. I couldn't get rid of it. I could not get rid of it. So I had our livery all done with my dog and everything on it. And I was like, that's amazing. No. Game did not like. So there we go. If you have an Xbox One, you could use Cloud Play. Oh, yeah. Never tried that before, though. No idea whether it's any good or not. Look at Alaska. I wonder if we're going to come into any weather. We'll see then. Live tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I want to. I have got other things I need to do, but I don't see why I can't be. At some point, I've got a few videos to make and things like that. I don't have a schedule at the moment, Halo, but I always post like before I go live. So for example, today, like I scheduled a stream on YouTube. So I don't know how much you use YouTube, but I scheduled a stream so the notification goes out early. And then the stream will start like 2-3 hours later. And then what you can do is you can actually click a little button and it tells you like notify me or whatever, and it sends it out. But at the moment I don't have a schedule because I don't really know what's going on. I have a lot going on. So I can't commit to a schedule. We used to be 7 nights a week. Danger never moaned at me back then. Like, never. Those were the days, weren't they, Danger? The days when you didn't moan at me. All right, so now we're going to be headed up north to this island just here. But yeah, if you're enjoying today, if you enjoy this little cub thing that we have going on our trip around Alaska, all I would ask is that you hit the thumbs up button, because it helps. It helps me to know which streams you like the best. And it also helps to share the videos and the streams that you do like with more people so we can meet more people. So I arrive when I arrive. I do. I do. Do indeed. Your Wi-Fi is breaking. No worries, Halo Nerd. Well, I hope you managed to get everything working. No one likes broken Wi-Fi. Broken Wi-Fi sucks poo. I hope you can get it fixed. Okay, we have to go through the middle of this island. I think it wants us to essentially fly over the little part of the island. Gonna get some sleep. No worries. Chalky, thanks for hanging out. It was good to hang out with you again. Go enjoy. I'll let you know when we do our like group flights again, or when we do a group flight. I'll post it in Discord, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it beforehand. But yeah, I'd definitely be up for that. Definitely be up for that, because it's crossplay, isn't it? Pretty sure the game's crossplay. Thanks, Halo. Thanks, Halo. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't do anything too strenuous. Right, where are we going? Let's go slightly... Right, so as soon as we end up... as soon as we get off of land... Just get Faz to stream for Spooky Month. I'll play and teach you. I've played... Last time I played Phasmophobia was in VR. And I genuinely, like, nearly pooed my pants. To a point where I got... Because we got CCTV in our house because of the dogs. And I actually went and got the CCTV footage. And... sent it. I think I sent it to... Did I send it to you, Horizons? I think I definitely showed Danger. Because I literally pooped myself. Like, not real poo, but I had to take my headset off and sit down on the sofa and take a minute to relax. Because I was proper pooped. So we kind of fly straight like this, I think. Pretty much. Play normal mode. I'll be honest with you. I don't really enjoy playing Phasmophobia that much. I enjoyed it like that little go. Like in little dribs and drabs. I enjoyed it. But I don't enjoy it enough to sort of play it very often. Gotta go get some sleep, Charlie. Got school tomorrow. Oh. Definitely get some sleep. Definitely get some sleep. Turn notifications on. CC. Definitely. All right, Charlie. Well, take care of yourself. If you do get everything working, and yeah, if you can get the Game Pass, it was you. You said that you couldn't get the Game Pass working, right? If you can get Game Pass working, that'd be cool. Let us know, because I'm pretty sure it's cross-play. So when we do like multiplayer flights and stuff, I'm pretty sure we can do it together. Which would be really cool. Faz isn't for everyone. Yeah. I enjoyed it for like a little social thing. I'll be a little bit more honest with you. I enjoy playing Phasmophobia when I've had a few drinks. A few cheeky Coronas, or a couple Budweisers, or a few glasses of wine, something like that. And some Phasmophobia I do find entertaining. However, I have a rule, and I don't drink while I am streaming on YouTube or Twitch or anything. Getting a throttle and a stick soon. Cool, Charlie. That'd be awesome. It makes a lot of difference. Although they did a really good job on this game of making it so you can play with a control pad, which is impressive in itself. But yeah, no worries. Well, go get yourself some rest. You don't want to be tired for school. Even if you don't care about learning, just being tired in general in school sucks. So go get yourself some rest. And we'll see you next time. Yeah, Kuru. Gotta play it. Gotta play it with friends. Aiden, my son, actually has it. And he also has a VR. He's got my father-in-law's old VR headset. So that's entertaining in itself. All right, so we got to head pretty much bang on north now. Roughly, say about there. I think we're doing a good job. Sticking to the path relatively well, I'd say. So Rosie said to me today, Danger, she wants to join the football team now. So I was like, Lisa was like, no. But I said to her, I was like, well, sport's good, isn't it? So I said, we'll see if there's a team, a girls' team, or, you know, a team that she can join that is trains in the same day in the same place as Aiden. And then I only have to do one trip. So we'll find out what that's all about soon. Hopefully. So it looks like we're headed towards snow now, which is good because, well, I want to see snow. We're here in Alaska. I don't want low resolution grass. I want some high resolution glaciers. Super beautiful, stunning snow places. I want to see penguins, polar bears. What else do you see in Alaska? I want to see Lloyd. Cast of Dumb and Dumber. They went to Alaska, right? Was that Alaska? Aspen. Aspen, that was Aspen. Aspen. Alright, alright. Brother Bear, yes. She got a netball, she's tall. Yeah, I don't know what the netball situation is. I think I'd struggle to find a specific thing, whereas obviously football right now is not only big anyway, because, you know, kids' football's quite big just in general, but also with the women winning the Euros, girls' football is also exploding. So, and to be honest, for me, like, I don't know if she's necessarily interested in joining a team as such, but fitness is good, isn't it? Like, just in general, just being fit is a good thing for youngsters, and especially her. She loves watching films. She'd sit down and watch movies with me, like, all day, every day, if I gave her the opportunity to. Aspen, Colorado? That's not Alaska then, is it? Maybe we're not going to see Lloyd there, but... All right. There is a boat out of the window. Do I know Alaska used to be Russian territory? I did not, Kidja. I did not. Was it actually Russian territory, or did they just turn up there one day on holiday and be like, this is ours now? You know, just wondering. Majorette, she could be the cheerers for Aiden's team. Oh, that would be funny. There you go, there's a boat, look. There's a boat. Hang on, if I do this. There. Hey. Sweet. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, is to see random stuff like that. That's the idea, isn't it? Random scenery. So I need to go a little bit this way. And as soon as we hit the coast, we're literally following the coastline. And there should be a runway. So we hit the coast, follow the coastline around, and there should be a runway. Oh, let's see how well we do on this one. I'm genuinely quite impressed with how we landed, to be fair, last time. It was theirs. They sold it to the US in 1860. Ah. That's... The fact that they sold it is actually a thing that's super interesting. It was ours. We sold it. Whole country. How much they sell it for? $300. That's a vodka. And now they're known for the vodka. All right. Doodle-doo-doo. We're keeping speed. Keeping everything really nice, actually. Back in the day, it was about 3 million. Maybe wrong. So is this the next place Russia's going for, then? They're like, yeah, we want it back. All right, we're very close to the coast. And we follow the coast all the way up. Here we go. Oh, just got a message. So there are these trips that we're doing right now. We're about 800 feet right now, by the way. I need to set the barometer. These trips they have for all the different countries. So not only can we kind of chill out and have a look over Alaska, that scenery is a lot better, actually. Still a bit bland, but it is a lot better. But yeah, we have this obviously to do, but we also have all the different countries. So Finland, I believe there's one around Italy, Germany. There's various different places that you kind of fly VFR like we're doing right now, which is pretty neat. I haven't seen any planes though, so I don't think the traffic mod is actually putting traffic in. So that's a bit of a shame, but yeah, it's not awful. It's not awful. Not awful. So what time you got work tomorrow, Kidja? Late? You got work late? No. I think I see the runway. I think I spotted it over there. 7 in the morning. Ouch, dude. Dude, you're gonna have to go to bed soon, dude. It's late. Naughty Kidja. We're about 1.2 miles away, apparently. You got work tomorrow morning as well, Kuru? That sucks. Time do you have to get up? Do you have to get up really early as well? These little rivers are nice. These rivers are nice. All right. So we kind of follow the coast, but cut all of these little bits off. Oh, by the way, the game is running so smooth right now. You don't, Danger? No. Danger's basically retired without retiring. You're off Monday, Tuesday, and now Saturdays. You have to wake up around 8 o'clock in the morning to be in work by 10. Like having time to wake up and get ready. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I concur. So they say. Bum, ba, bum. All right. Let's see. How far away are we now? 2.7 miles, apparently, from our destination. That kind of makes sense, actually. Can we see anything? Because it should be... We're going to have to, like, drop down a bit in a minute. Runway, I believe, is... Oh, no, we got loads. Hate rolling out of bed and going to work instantly. Yeah. Definitely. And then, like, when I'm working nights, I like to have what I call a disco nap, right? Which stems from working in nightclubs, and people always used to... We used all the DJs and staff, and we'd all call it a disco nap, basically. Having a nap early evening before going to work late. But it as much as that nap is awesome, it is a pain. Like, I always, even then, I like to wake up from my nap like half an hour at least before I have to get ready to go. Otherwise, it just feels absolutely poo. Like, it just feels horrible. So, yeah, I totally get that. Definitely better to have time. Right, can you see a runway? Because I'm damned if I can. Do that when you close at work. Definitely hard waking up from your nap before work nights. Yeah, definitely. Sucks. Pardon me. Okay, I still can't see a runway. I don't think. Oh. Or do I? Can you see it? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Is it over there? I know it's somewhere with all this red stuff. It should technically be straight ahead of us somewhere. We might have to do a VFR landing, which is where you fly around the runway and then come back on yourself. So, Danger, you weren't here yesterday. So, all of the commands are now hashtags. So, your hit it command, the blackout command, the lightning, the energy, the disco, the cheer, they're all just hashtags, and you just simply type them. There's no more currency. Currency is gone. Right, I can't see the runway. Oh. 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 I see it. Way more obvious than I thought it was. There she is. The runway of love. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. And also, if you didn't know, you can hide them. You can hide the commands in text. So the bot reads all of the writing. So if you type, let's have a hashtag disco, and you're a channel member, then it will pick it up and it will do it. So if you, for example, Horizon, want to hide the blackout command, you can hide it within a sentence and I will still see it. All right, we are coming in now for our second perfect landing. So also embed commands like raw in sentences. You can, yes, but I need to change. I didn't get a chance today to do that. So sadly, that didn't work. I said I was going to, but I haven't had the chance today. But yes, you will be able to. You can hide the other commands in sentences. All right, we are probably a little high right now. Supposed to be able to, yeah. Yeah, I haven't completed doing the raw one yet. Or doing the audio commands is the only ones I haven't done. Okay, I'm genuinely a little bit... This worries me slightly. Because this is a very short runway. Jesus. There we go. Oh, baby. Oh. We can only ever so slightly tap the brakes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look how flippin' tight this runway is. Ah. That was close. Still in your hashtag slap. We'll see. Oh, that was lovely. And very freaking close. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. Let me just add. So let's call this one raw. Raw. Do 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 do. No lights change. Do do do. All right, I'm gonna make it for you. Audio. Select audio files. Here we go. Let's find the raw. Where is the raw? Sound effects. Camera. What's it called? T-Rex, maybe? Let's find it. CD tray, bell ringing. Where would I put it? YouTube chatbot. No. Yeah, stream elements. Raptor call. Right, I'm gonna have to find it. Hang on. Hey, old bear, how you doing? Welcome, 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 old bear. Hopefully you're doing good. Gonna just find... Where is it? Where's raw? Exclamation mark raw. Let me have a look at what the file is and where it is even. Sound file. Raw. Ah. Entrance music raw. Oh, okay. So it is in here. Oh, there it is. Found it. There we go. Test. All right. So it's 6 seconds. So we'll make it 6. Here we go. Hashtag raw. Doesn't change anything. Everything's good. Let's just get rid of that. Disable. Okay. All right, there you go. Now you can try it disorientated, see if it works. Let's see if your raw works. Thanks for the thumbs up, old bear. I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody who's hit the thumbs up button today so far. I'm happy. We are doing the bush trip today, the bush trip over Alaska. So we shall see. Oh, no. Hang on. I messed it. I fluffed it. I fluffed it. Okay. Try again. Sorry, Des. Try again. We're moving the chat bot. Should work next time. Right, let's have a look. So, day and night. Do we get like a score? 1 takeoff. 1 landing. Don't get a score, which is poo. But we're on to the next one. Aircraft has been refueled. Excellent news. Hey, there we go. Lovely jubbly. So we know that works. That's why you don't mess during stream. That's actually incredibly easy to do. Like, that was so easy. So if I do, like... If I change that to... Whatever sound effects do we have? I don't know. Let's do fart. Let's do fart. And cooldown for fart is going to be... There we go. Audio, select. Let's find the wet fart one. I saw it just a second ago. I was like, yeah, let's add that one. Oh, I can't find it now, can I? Of course I can't. Lumia. Nope. Sound effects. Nope. Why am I just not? Ah, I can't find it now. For God's sake. All right, let's do yes, yes instead. There we go. How long is yes, yes? Okay, let's try that one. It's 5 seconds. Cooldown's good. This one's going to be... Five seconds, no light change. Audio's done. Apply. All right, so you now have raw and yes, yes as well. But on that note, let's carry on because otherwise everyone's going to get super bored. So now we're flying from here across this direction. So we're going to need to... Gonna need to change. Okay. There we go. Brakes on. Flaps. We are going to need flaps for this takeoff. Because this is going to be a big one. All right, let's go. I actually want that to be my #1 view as well. Or do I? No, it's nice to have both. Okay. Let's go. Hey, Danger, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. You're a superstar. Thank you. Anger? It says super sticker. Oh, Danger. What a muppet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Gonna sleep. Kidja, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate having you around. Thank you for, once again, giving us the idea to actually get on with this and start doing some bush trips. Because I have obviously thought about it, but we haven't got around to actually doing it. So, we need some more speed before we start doing it. All right. There we go. Flaps all the way up and follow the map along this coastline by the looks of things. So we're heading off in this direction. Wish you could stay longer. Oh, mate, we're gonna do some what about fuel? So because this is missions, Danger, this is like kind of I guess single player, like, you know, the game's version of single player type stuff. It actually refuels when you land. So as long as you stop at the designated areas, which you can see underneath my camera right now, you can see the map. We have to follow that line, and there are airports or runways along the journey where we're supposed to land. And when we land there, it marks that leg off as complete, and it refuels us and sends us back on our merry way. So in total, to get all of it done is supposedly about 6 hours. However, I don't intend on staying awake for 6 hours to get it all done. But I mean, it is me, so we can never guarantee. Tends to depend on what's going on, but no, I don't intend on staying awake for that long. So there we go. But no, Kidja, we're going to do all of them. I'm going to do all of these. We are going to still be practicing for VATSIM. I still want to practice for VATSIM. I still want to play the Formula 1 game, which I haven't now played for a few weeks. So there's lots of things I do want to do, but I have to get my act together. I have to figure out a balance. As we go into winter, I have to figure out a balance of everything. But it's definitely looking a bit snowier, isn't it? It's definitely looking a bit snowier. I have a mod for this game called AccuSeason. Accurate Seasons, basically. And what it does is during the course of the year, it actually changes the skin, so the scenery, basically the trees, changes the color of the trees and the ground and things like that to match the current season. So if you were flying over Scotland in the summer, it would be green. If you were flying over Scotland in the winter, it would likely be snowy and stuff like that. Fly the Bermudas. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there's a bush trip for the Bermudas. I'm not sure though. Don't know. I'm toying with the idea of doing some kind of fundraising event over the winter as well. I'm also toying with whether or not I'd be able to do something like this. If I did anything remotely close to the 24-hour stuff we used to do, would I be able to physically keep doing this kind of thing? Is a big question. One that I do not know the answer to. Imagine if the plane disappears while flying it. Over the Bermuda Triangle. It could happen, man. could happen. I'm guessing we can't do the gear up. No, there's no landing gear situation. No landing gear. Well, there is landing gear, but I mean, there's no... Landing gear doesn't go in and out. What do you think of my thumbnail, Danger? I know you've seen it. I know you've seen it. Went and redesigned stuff again, because I like to mess. Okay, so just as that travels that way, we are actually going to head this direction. To the bottom of these lakes. So this way, just here. Is where we're going. I keep meaning to turn off the rewind thing as well, the DVR. Keep meaning to turn that off, but I keep forgetting. So DVR's available too. What is that? Look, it's like purple. What on earth's the purple situation? Literally like Oompa Loompa land down there. Looks awful. That's gotta be wrong. Surely that's wrong. How do you say, how was your day? Sorry, old bear. You must have got home, had some dinner now, and got ready to chill for the evening. That's so green and purple. That looks horrendous. As does that. I don't know if I'm looking at what it would look like for real, or... Is Alaska purple? Is Alaska where Willy Wonka went to get inspiration for what color he was going to dye the hair of all of his workers? Parent-teacher conferences are tomorrow and Thursday. Oh, well, that sounds like a whole bunch of fun. Not. Should be alright. As long as you're a good teacher, it should be alright. And that's not a dig. That's more of something I've noticed. Our parent-teacher evenings that we've had with our kids have always been absolutely just amazing. Amazing to have with the good teachers. But the teachers that haven't been very good, that we've had to ask, like, you know, any way we can try and help Rosie with this, we've always just been confronted with, no, we've got a really hard job, you need to blah, blah, blah. It's like, all we asked is, can you help Rosie with her times tables? They're purple flowers. They actually. Look at it. Am I making you want to jump back on the old cheeky on air? Yeah, old bear or not? We're actually going along these mountains, I think. Not yet. Not yet. Right, I need to move the map there so we can see the new... There we go. So we should be able to pretty much see... Oh. Where it is that we need to go. Okay, so it seems like... we need to head over the top, and then there's a lake. Is there a lake at the top of this? Oh, that'll be nice. All right, let's full power it up, get some height. Keep a good speed, about 90 knots. So we're going to go up and then kind of along this way. There it is. There's a lake on the other side of here. Oh, look at that. Look at this. This is nice. Now I feel like we're getting somewhere, like, good looking. This feels a lot more Alaska-y. This is what I imagine or envision Alaska to look like. So we kind of follow this lake, pretty much. So we get to the end of this one. And then we are headed pretty much 90 degrees. So, does anyone remember that film? Okay, it had Anthony Hopkins in it. And he had to survive in, like, I think there might have been a bear, actually. It was, oh my God, what was it called? I mean, we're going back quite a way now. But does anyone remember that one? Anthony Hopkins, can't remember what the hell it was called, but it was set in some kind of, like, Alaska type place. Almost like a survival-y type film. You vaguely remember it. That was back when, like, you'd rent a video from Blockbuster. I remember renting that one from Blockbuster on VHS. So it was quite a way back. Remember the movie, but can't remember the name. No, it was like one of those. It was one of those movies, wasn't it? Really, where you remember watching it, but can't remember what it was called. The life of me, what it was called. The Edge. Yes, that was it. That was a good film. I want to watch that film again. One of those nice, like, just easy films. Like, not too stressful on your mind. Decent enough actors. Decent enough story. Just simple. Nice to watch. Yeah, I remember that one. All right, so we need to head to about 090 is going to be our heading in a minute. So we get to here. And we're going to head across. Heading's going to be 090-ish. About here-ish. Somewhere like that. 91. Probably about 87-ish. Something like that. About there. Alec Baldwin. Yes, it did. Oh, my God. It did have Alec Baldwin in it. Forget about Alec Baldwin, actually. There's quite, like, a good number of films that were quite good back then. No matter how much stick Alec Baldwin got. He was in some good movies. All right, so pretty much heading straight in this direction, I think, until we get pretty much to the base of that mountain. And I've got a feeling that's when we're going around. I've got a feeling we go around this mountain that's coming up. So we'll kind of head in this direction until we get there. And then we go around. Okay. Right. I couldn't get Fly Life Studios to work, by the way, either. You know, the thing that puts the, you know, your height and the wind speed and your heading and your speed and stuff. Couldn't get that to work either. Might have to have a little play with that another day. Alright. Straight in this direction until we get to the base of the mountain, and then we kind of go around it by the looks of things. So there's actually a different version of this plane, the Cub that we're flying right now. There's actually another version of this plane, which somebody made, which is basically more realistic. It's a monster version. So it's called the Monster NX Cub. And it's got nitrous oxide. So you can use nitrous. How cool is that? But yeah, that's the mod version. But obviously this, because it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator mission, it's not using the mod version of the plane. But yeah, the mod version has got nitrous oxide. How cool is that? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. So this airport's going to be slightly... no, it shouldn't be too tricky to find, actually. Oh, bit of weather. Nothing crazy, but a bit of weather. So we basically, when we go past the peak of the mountain, that's when we head down towards the coast slightly. Play Grounded yet, Dis? Or are you still working? Sorry, I won't bother. I won't bug you if you're working. Oh, Danger, you asked about Rust. The answer is yes, I'm pretty sure we still have the Rust server available. However, it's not set up. So therefore, it would require lots of stuff being set up again and updated and stuff. But I can give you guys access to it, and then you can do what you wish with it. Doodle doo doo. I love how easy this plane is to stall as well. So if I can literally just crank the rudders. You do that in the big jetliners that we've been flying in recently. Not a lot happens, really. Especially once you're up high and you're traveling fast. But in this, you crank the rudders and boom, you pretty much fall out the sky. Which is fun. Okay. We're a little bit off course, I think. We need to be headed slightly more towards this mountain. Mountain looks nice. I mean, am I supposed to be going up there? Should we see how high we can go? See if we can get even remotely close. I don't know what the maximum height is of this plane. I haven't even looked at it. I guess we'll find out soon. When we start falling out the sky. We're still maintaining speed. In fact, we're gaining speed. So far, so good. Still gaining speed, still gaining altitude. Oh, bit bumpy. We're all good though. We're nearly up to 4,000 feet. I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to the peak, but... Oh, it's getting bumpy. It's getting a bit choppy. People need to put their seatbelts on. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your seatbelts on. You might bump your head. Still maintaining speed, though, and still gaining altitude, so... But I don't think we're going to get close to this peak. We'll try. Oh, speed. Got the map that had the shops on the bridge. Just fancy playing since Panda mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. It was too much pain. Oh, yeah, I've still got the map. I'd have to find the mod and download it, because I'm sure there's an updated version. But yeah, I should have it. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere near high enough to be hitting the peak of this mountain, but still pretty close. It's so weird to climb so slowly. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Just going past it. That looks nice. You can see the Alaskan scenery. Once you get high enough, it actually looks all right. It's just not detailed down low, is it? You get too close to it, it's just not detailed. But when you're high, it is. Don't stress, it was just a thought. Oh, we'll try and figure it. It's not doing anything right now, so it makes sense to change it into something else, but... Alright. Now we need to go about 0.95, I'd say. Alright, let's also look at maybe descending slightly. There you go, that's about quite nice. Just there. Alright. There we go. You can see roughly where we need to go, which is here. And descend as well. Bum, bum. It looks like probably we have to go just around a lake. So it should be a lake somewhere. A thought. We'll get it. We'll get it. Now that we're getting close to the snow, though, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like, it's beginning to look a lot nicer. All right, let's... So the weird thing, for those of you who maybe don't know, when you're flying a plane, is when you're descending, you actually use the throttle, so how much power you have on for controlling descent, so how fast you're descending, And you use the angle, so you're using the direction the plane is pointing for speed. Do you do it differently? All right. It's so weird, isn't it? Like, oh, look. It's nice and sunny. Hang on a minute. Snowy. Alright. I'm going to stay quite high for a minute because the scenery looks nicer up here. So I'm going to stay reasonably high for a sec. And we need to start turning right. Do-do-do. There we go, baby. All right. Yeah. This one's quite a long leg, it feels. Feels like this was a longer leg than before. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Do-do. Let's whack the speed up. It's getting a wee bit bumpy. Look out the window. As soon as we... There we go. As soon as we hit the coastline, we're going to turn left. Which is pretty much now. There we go. There we go. We follow the coastline all the way down until I think this little peak that we see just in a second. Is that a glacier over there in front of us as well? Maybe not. All right. Do-do-do. Down we go. Keeping speed nice and high. What's amazing is how people in the old days, the old days, literally like crossed the Atlantic in planes that weren't much different from this. Like very, very simple aircraft, propeller driven. You know, like it's just insane to think. And they just get lost. And that'd be that. They're just gone. crazy. I watched a documentary series actually about Amelia Earhart. If you don't know who Amelia Earhart is, she was first woman to fly the Atlantic, I believe. Anyway, she went missing. Basically, she literally disappeared, and they think they actually found her. They found her plane. Just turned out that she crashed. She's from your state. Sweet. She got it wrong. Landed in the wrong place. And no one was looking for her in that place because they thought she was somewhere else. So that was that. Okay. Now, this area is really cool, isn't it? We are very pointing down. I don't know where we are right now, but so we need to head about, pretty much cut this mountain off. We'll go down a bit as well. We're essentially going to be flying down past this mountain. Have we seen where you were, Horizon, yet? Or are we not in that neck of the woods just yet? Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, bit of power. No clue where you are. That's fair. Me either. We're near PAKF Airport. If anyone has Google. PAKF. Don't know what airport that is, but that's the ICAO code for it. Also, if you're watching and you're enjoying yourself, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It really helps. If you're not enjoying yourself, let me know why. So I can potentially fix it. But more than likely, just apologize and let you go on your merry way. Here we go. So the airport we're actually coming into landing is over this way. Is it going to be like a little village yet? I feel like I want to stop landing on airports where it's just trees. I want to find like a little town. Little town. Nowhere near it. Ah, fair enough. Okay. I don't think we're in like the nice areas yet, are we? We're still not in the super nice, beautiful scenery yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is all lush, but all those mountains in front of us and above us is going to be where all of the magical looking places are, I imagine. Your kids went to Earhart Elementary School. Oh. Are your kids into flying, old bear? Are they into it or not? The thing I do like about these little planes is once you're in the sky, you pretty much can almost just fly off of like the feel of it. Like I haven't looked at the instruments for ages. I can just tell roughly, you know, how high I am. Whether I'm going up or down. That was the one thing I liked from the flying lesson that I did years ago. Okay, so we should cut across the bottom of this bay, and then the minute that we hit land again, so where the point, where the water finishes, we head straight away what looks like, I'd say maybe about 350. And that should put us in good stead. I'm definitely getting the hang of flying this plane now.
500.
So we're about 500 feet off the ground. Set the barometer. Oh, they're not. Fair enough. Full power! Yeah, it's all just crazy down there. Okay. So I actually need to head... Still don't see it yet, but we're headed this way to the very corner, and then we're going to head up towards a gap. Hopefully we should nail it. Do-do-do. Not a great deal out that way. All right. We've already got more of this leg done than I thought we were going to. Because I've got to be up really early. We're going to do one more leg after this one. So that will be 4 out of 8, I think we should manage to get done. So we got to head right up into that gap. And there should be a runway there, apparently. Over there. It's where the runway is. Let's go find it. Do, 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 do. So, runway is, I've got a feeling, no, it's way, where is it? It's around here somewhere. I think it's just over the top of this. Can't see it, but I think it's over there. Let's stay low. Let's have a look. How many miles? 4.8 miles, apparently. Wow, we're miles away. Okay. We are 1,000 feet, so we're going to need to lose some altitude. Come on, baby. Where's the runway, baby? Is that a runway? Oh, I see it. Oh, my God. I think I see it. That might be a tree, actually. I think that's a tree. It's not landing a tree. It's a bad idea. That looks like a runway, though. There. That it? That's it. That's got to be it. Can you... Oh my god. That runway looks like so ridiculously small. Alright. Alright, let's full flaps this sucker. As we come in. I have to keep the speed up. Bum, bum. So 41 knots-ish, even with flaps, this thing will fall out the sky. But we might be okay. Let's... Is there a slight crosswind? Feels like there's a slight crosswind, maybe. Let's... Come on, baby. Do, 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 do. Oh. Judging by the last one, like, we have got to nail these landings, like, pretty solidly. There we go. Right. There we go. And... Oh, let's... So you can put the brakes on as long as you pull back on the stick. Which is the weird... The weirdest thing. And boom. Yes! 45 minutes that one was. That was a long leg. 10:40 p.m. to 11:20. Total time of the flight, 40 minutes and 29 seconds. Doesn't say really what any of this stuff. Operational condition time, nighttime, daytime... okay, so we'll do one more, I think. So let's do one more. Let me see on the map. We haven't actually, yeah, because this next leg isn't actually, it's way shorter. Look, that's like a really short leg. I think the runway might be... Yeah, the runway's trickier on this one, I think. But that's fine. So we're going to take off and... I'm going to have to go back the way we came, aren't we? All right, one more. Flaps up. Full power. All right. And we are headed straight out this way. All right. Move this map. We can roughly see... There we go. Well, the runway's actually showing on this one. Odd. Anyway, follow this coastline. This should be a reasonably pretty short one, I reckon. I think this is a pretty short flight. I'm really, 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 really pleased with the landings, though. I was not expecting it to be as good as the landings have been. They have been... So, yeah, it's very strange. So, landing this plane reminds me of landing like an F-18 or something on a carrier, where when you land on a carrier, because potentially you might miss... So, or, you know, you might miss the hook, the catapult hook. So you can miss that. In which case, obviously, you need to fly off at full power. So when you're landing an aircraft on a carrier, what you actually do is as soon as you land, you actually whack the throttle to full just in case you have to take off again. See you later, Horizons. Thanks very much for hanging out, dude. I hope you're good. I hope your day goes all right tomorrow. I appreciate it. But yeah, so when you're on a carrier, you whack full throttle down when you land. Now in this aircraft, we're not having to full throttle when we land, obviously. But because of how unbalanced the aircraft is, if you slam the brakes on, you actually tip over forward. So what you have to do is, in order to use the brakes, you also have to pull up on the stick. So I'm pulling back on the stick, which would normally obviously take you back off again, whilst putting the brakes on. Because that's the only way that works. Right, we're going over Oompa Loompa Land again. We've got the purple. That's got to be wrong. Living Google Earth wouldn't be doing that. It's got to be because it's Bing Maps. Bing. Wrong. All right. Do. Ooh, pardon me. Just tired. Nah, it's fair, dude. Go get some rest. Lisa's actually, I mean, we're on completely different continents, so it's not going to be related in any way. However, Lisa has literally slept for like 2 days. Today, she came home, bimbled about for a bit, slept. Went to bed super early. Left me in charge, so obviously everything went wrong. From the moment I was placed in charge, everything went wrong. Ba, 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 dum, ba. All right, come on. So we're going over some kind of like flats of some description. Like, look at it. Completely flat. There's like no landscape. Where the hell are we? I'm looking forward to doing some of the other bush trips. Like, I want to get all of the bush trips done. Without a shadow of a doubt, I want to do all the bush trips. But this one so far is very I want to say anticlimactic, but I'm not really expecting a climax. It's just There's not really anything cool so far. I mean, forgive me if you think I'm wrong, then let me know. But there's just... Maybe I'm doing it at the wrong time of year. Maybe the Alaska bush trip should have been done maybe around winter time. Perhaps that would have added to the scenery that we get to look at. But this next runway is going to be interesting anyway, because it's VFR. We have to figure out where it is, and it doesn't look like it's at the correct angle for our attack, but we'll see, I guess. A little bit. We'll see. Bum, bum. How far are we? 6.4 miles. That can't be right. That can't be right. 6.1 miles. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Over there somewhere, that's more than 6 miles away. It's got to be. Got to be. How high are we right now? So, the higher we get, let's try and gain some altitude. We can gain some speed. Our ground speed is currently 108. So our airspeed is still 99, but our ground speed is getting higher. Reason for that is because when you're higher up, the air is thinner. Don't know how well it's actually going to work though. About 3,000 feet. Let's stay around 3,000 feet. Bum, 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 bum. Up to the end. Follow the coast all the way round. Over towards those mountains, I think. We have to fly around that mountain, I think. Actually, yeah. Ooh, okay. So you've got to fly around that mountain, and then there should be a runway on the other side. Potentially. There should be a runway on the other side. We shall see. See, because that looks nice. That scenery does look nice. Doesn't it? That scenery looks nice. But... Jesus, what was that? Like something just made a bang. I don't know what it was. Did it. We're going this way. Oh, we're at 3,500 feet, actually. We've gone up quite high. There's like a mountain in the middle. Like a volcano in the middle of nowhere over there. for some reason. Okay. Flat along here. Essentially flying straight towards that. Right now. So pointing ourselves there. There we go. So we should be, I think, by the end of this, at 50%. I think it's 50% through the bush trip we will be when we finish this. Hopefully. Touch wood. So we are now supposedly 4.9 miles. So yeah, maybe 0.76. Yeah, maybe it is the airport. Random thing out there. I saw the weirdest thing. Popped up on my feed today. And it was an alternate ending for Titanic. I don't know if it was a joke ending that was put on the DVD as an extra for giggles, or if it was real. But if any of you have seen an alternate ending for Titanic, and it is legit, let me know. Uh, 3.3 miles? No, it's definitely... The waypoints are... The waypoints are definitely on the map where we're turning, where we have to turn. And before anyone makes a joke, the alternate ending was not like the ship didn't sink. Spoiler alert, ship still sank. It was to do with the stone. The diamond of the sea, or whatever it was called. It was to do with that. Oh, man. Okay. Nearly there. You fallen asleep yet, Danger? Was the stone the Tesseract? Oh, yeah. And there was like this guy with a shield. It's insane. Okay, so there is... On the map... we'll head straight this way towards this airport. It looks like what is this? Elf CDB? What on earth are they? I mean, we're going here, but... I think they must be for the next... Yeah, we fly kind of past that. So the... Oh, Alpha and CDB. They are... Sorry, no, I know what they are. They are stars and SIDS and things like that. They are to do with navigation. No, to do with navigation. All right. Follow this coastline. Let's bring the plane down now. There we go. No, I don't know. I couldn't work out whether it was an extremely good fake. Because nowadays, you just never know, do you? It could be. I couldn't work out whether it was an extremely good fake, in which case it was fantastic, or whether it was like a deleted scene. So it was either a very, 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 very good fan-made film, or it was a deleted scene. But yeah, it was really cool. Like basically she was going to throw the rock over, and then they caught her doing it. Anyone seen that one? Like I said, I don't know whether it was real or fake, but she was going to throw the rock over the edge, and they caught her doing it. And they were like, well, no. And then there was like, you know, the whole speech of it's not about, you know, value, it's about life. And she thought about selling it. But didn't, because obviously it just, every time she thought about it, it just reminded her of Cal, and she didn't like Cal. And so yeah, it was cool. It was interesting. It's interesting. It's what it was. It wasn't as good. I'm glad they chose the ending they chose. But if it was a real alternate, then yeah, it's cool. All right, so we are coming down. This is going to be our last waypoint. So she didn't know what the rock was cooking. She couldn't smell what the rock was cooking. No. They couldn't smell what the rock was cooking. Down, down, down. All right. Where are we headed then? So the airfield that we need to land in is basically directly ahead of us. But we need to kind of head at it in this angle. We're probably going to have to go over it, fly past it, and then do a UE and come back. I think is how we're going to do it. Although it is still miles away, to be fair. Right, let's drop our altitude. Unless anyone sees it already. Do you see it? I don't see it at all, unless that's it over there. Oh, that's it there. We can approach it from this angle, I think. Let's have some flaps. Yeah, we can. It's there. We are really high. So I don't know how slow we're going to be able to get by the time we are down at the right height, but it's just over there, look. It is there. So there's 2 runways by the looks of things, actually. Has this one got 2 runways? Maybe that's why the other one takes off in the other direction. That would make more sense. Oh, well. Right, maintaining about 70 odd knots. Can't really go slower than that. The rudder. A slight. Coming in on a slight turn. Speed up a tiny bit more. Oh, it's beautiful. Do 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 do. Okay. All right, this runway's got runway lights, actually. Still got my rudder across slightly. There we go. Not lined up, are we? Too low. Perfectly lined up. Yeah, there is 2 runways. Oh, it's beautiful. Do you know when I did my flying lesson, I did... he let me land the plane. Which was cool. Alright. Here we come. Alright, let's... got the power a bit. Trying to slow down. Give it a bit. Runway 8. Oh, this one's a proper runway. This is a good one to end on. It's a proper runway. There we go. And cut the power. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. There we go. Do, 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 do. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Did you see that? Oh, that was if you crash, you have to go again. I don't want to go again. Okay. There we go. So that was leg, whatever leg that was. Let's go back to the main menu and take a little look, see how we got on with it all. I was close this. I thought we might have pooped it then. That was brown trousers moment just there. For sure. Oh my God. Thanks muchly, mate. 33%. Okay, so we've done 1/3 of our Unalaska. Oh my God, there's 12 legs. Holy crowley. All right, so we've got... So we're on leg 5 now. So we did 4, right? So yes, we've got 53 minutes. Ooh, I'm glad we didn't do that one. Next leg is 53 minutes. So it's nearly an hour, the next leg. So there's no way we can do that. If you've enjoyed this little random dance around the bush that we've been doing, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more and all that jazz. You know the score. I'm going to have to call it for this evening because I've got to be up early tomorrow morning. But thank you very much for hanging out. Danger, thank you very much for the 5 super sticker. You're a superstar. And yeah, we'll crack on a little bit more with that. I can't believe we're literally 1% through the bush trips in general. Look, 1%. There are so many. 33% through this one. What have we got then? So there's Copenhagen. There is Finland. So you got Denmark, Finland, Iceland. Iceland would be nice. Iceland would be a very cool one, actually. Iceland would be really cool. You got Norway, Sweden, Santorini, Patagonia. Where's that then? Los Cerros de Cochrane, Patagonia. Where's that? Is that like... Is that like Spanish kind of area? Where's that? You've got Bordeaux to Mont Blanc, so you got the Alps. That'll be a nice one as well. Austrian mountains would be really nice. Germany would be interesting. Hopefully it'd be maybe some actual sort of urban scenery. Grand Alpine Challenge. La Côte to Waterloo. Don't know where that is, but that one sounds hard. Then we've got Cairns to Hamilton, Madrid to Lisbon, Derby. Oh, there we go. Go England ones. Yay, England. Derby to Cunanura. Maybe not. Mediterranean. So you got Valencia. We got Newfoundland. Portugal. Start to bring Portugal in. Valencia to Faro. Got the Pyrenees Mountains. Canadian Rockies. That'll be pretty, that'll be cool. Look forward to the Canadian Rockies. And then we've got from the sea into the desert. Walla to Cuba paid. I don't know where that is. Australia southeastern. So we've got Canberra to Melbourne. Swift Northern Lakes. Geneva to St. Gallen. Georgetown to Launceston. That's Australia, right? And then we've got Vancouver Island, which is Australia again. And then Breckenridge to Mariposa Yosemite in Nevada. So we've got Nevada over here. What's this one? This one is from abandoned gold fields on California's western foothills to the cracked desert plains of Black Rock City, glistening shoulders of Lake Tahoe, sprawling cliffs of Yosemite Valley. The epic journey into the majestic Sierra Nevada has no shortage of breathtaking scenery to discover from a perspective few pilots ever get to experience. Be flying a Zin Savage Cub with cruising speed 90 knots. Perfect plane for exploring the stunning sights and natural wonders of North America's west coast. Assistance on the trip be available in the form of the help button on the VFR map, which we never use. So that's interesting. That's actually a 9-hour flight. So this one's 9.5 hours, 25 legs. This is like a whole flipping thing in itself, isn't it? This is insane. This is going to take forever. Absolutely forever. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. Not the Discovery flights. So you got Mount Everest, Giza, Bora Bora, Naples, New York, Rio de Janeiro. So there's loads of Discovery flights. That sounds like a charity stream. It does. It just is. We'll get back into it. I want to do all these things. I don't know these Discovery flights. What kind of thing are they? So if I do like Mount Cook, what does it do? From Mount Cook, airborne, 8,500 feet. Oh, that's it. You just fly. So this is literally just fly around Mount Cook. Giza is literally just fly around the pyramids. Drops you in. Screw it, let's do it. Let's just do it really quickly. Let's see what this Discovery flight thing is all about. Kidjo will be really upset, but it's fine. We won't tell him. We'll tell him we're saving it, because we are. We're saving it for another day, Kidjo. Definitely. Come on, load. Load, baby. Where's the pyramid then? Oh, hello. Oh, literally, straight up. There we go. There's a pyramid. Wasn't quite as crazy as I thought that would be. It's just pyramids. Hello, pyramid. Let's give it some power. Cessna's always simple to fly. You'll be there in about a week. Very cool. Very cool. I'd love to go to the pyramids. See all this stuff. All right, let's look out the window. What have we got down there? Just broken stuff. I imagine there is a sphinx somewhere. Where's a sphinx? I mean, the graphics look really good. Looks really cool. Oh. Where's the sphinx? Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. There's the sphinx just chilling. Apparently with like a building right in front of it. Has that always been there? Feels like that was bad planning. Oh, yeah. There we go. There they are. Very, very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Anyway. That's the Discovery flights. So, there we go. Right, I am going to jump off. So, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate it. As always, sorry I was super late. And, yeah, but there's also... Oh, my God, I get distracted by loads of things. There's also these. There's, like, Top Gun Maverick challenges. So, you got the FA-18 training. But there's also... There's not just Top Gun Maverick challenges. There's also... If I go back... there's other challenges, too. I think you have to maybe go into activities, actually, to see that. Yeah, you got Maverick activities... which I apparently have done 10% of. I don't remember doing that. Landing challenges. There's like loads and loads. Famous landings. Epic landings. Strong wind landings. Loads of stuff. And that's pretty much what I think we're going to be moving on with soon. But anyway, yeah. Des, Old Bear, Horizons, Danger. Everybody, thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to get off now. It was a pleasure. I'll see you next time. Be good. Stay safe. Bye-bye.